of the nation.
Accelerated the pandemic.
We will meet again.
Hello, I'm Damien Fahy, the founder of moneytothemasses.com. Our site is used by more than 2 million people a year seeking answers on everything from money saving to mortgages, investing, pensions and insurance. And I've agreed to answer the financial questions of the readers of the Evening Standard. Now, there are a number of easy ways in which you could cut your household bills. If we start with some of the biggest and more tricky ones, then your council tax and your water bills, they're hard to cut. But if you are struggling to pay them, get in touch with your local council, get in touch with the local water board, and they can offer help in this current environment where we are in lockdown with the coronavirus and people's finances are under pressure. Food bills are tricky. It's difficult to shop around, especially online at the moment, but still down branding where you buy the supermarket's own brand instead of the recognised brands that you see on TV can save you up to 30% of your bill, but I understand that may be difficult. Now, when it comes to energy bills, there have never been better deals in the last few years than we have right now. So shop around. That can mean using comparison sites, or you can use a number of the auto energy switching services that have sprung up, like Look After My Bills, who will do it all for you, and they will keep switching you onto the best deals, and you could save yourself hundreds of pounds a year. The best thing you also need to do is quantify your spending. If you can't quantify it, then you can't control it. Some of the modern app-only banks, people like Starling and Monzo, will analyse your spending and group it so you can see where your regular payments are going, and therefore it gives you an ability to look at them and start to scrutinise them. If you don't use one of those digital banks, then there are apps like Emma app that allow you to analyse your spending on any bank or any credit card, and by doing so you can then control your spending. You'll see all your regular bills and you can work your way through them and try and cut them. It will also show you things like insurances you're paying, so review your insurances, and at renewal time make sure you shop around. Don't just cut your car insurance. There are a lot of people thinking you can no longer pay car insurance. If your car is on the road, you still have to pay car insurance. Make sure you remortgage or get advice about remortgaging, because you could save a lot of money that way. Don't forget the Bank of England slashed interest rates recently. If you don't have a mortgage broker you can speak to, then there are online mortgage brokers like Habito that offer good service. So go and have a look at Habito and other like Trussell online, and then they will be able to review your mortgage and see if you can save money. Once you've quantified your spending, then you'll be able to see things that maybe like gym memberships or other services you no longer need, where you can cancel them or ask for a payment holiday. Don't forget, if you don't ask, you don't get. So when it comes to other bills, it may be your TV subscriptions. You can call them up and say to them, if you're struggling to pay, that you would like a reduction, and haggle with them. If you haggle, more often than not, they're desperate to keep customers. They will give you a better offer. And also when it comes to credit, if you're struggling with your payments, speak to your lender, because they should be able to give you a payment holiday if you are struggling. And also, if you have a lot of debt, then move it onto a 0% balance transfer credit card, and that will help you lower your monthly payments. But you try and pay more than the minimum, you still should be repaying that debt, but it should hopefully cut your bills. Get in touch with your bank and ask the question. Most of them have the information on their websites. Now, a lot of the high street banks have actually already announced that they're allowing people to access their savings if they need to because of cash flow. And some of them are allowing people to close their savings accounts early without having penalties taken from the money. So make sure you get in touch with your bank first and foremost, but there is a lifeline out there for most people. If you're a private renter, contact your landlord and explain the situation. You may be surprised how willing they are to help you. Now, don't forget that landlords have also been entitled to take a 3-month mortgage payment holiday, so they may have a bit more room to manoeuvre in order to help you. If you are in social housing, then contact your housing officer. They may be able to build a payment plan that can help you, and also go to the Citizens Advice website, and in particular under the benefits section where they detail all the financial help that is out there for people who are renting or struggling to pay their bills. And in particular, they list the schemes that are open to people who are employed so they can get their wages paid for by the government in part, and also for businesses who are struggling. When you take a mortgage payment holiday, that literally means that you contact your lender and you ask to not pay your mortgage for a period of time. You have a break, or you pay a reduced amount. Now, during this period, the government has mandated that mortgage lenders have to allow people to have a 3-month payment holiday if they ask, and it won't impact their credit rating. So if you are struggling to pay your mortgage, then do get in touch with your lender and ask them about taking a mortgage payment holiday. It's not free money, because what will happen is after the payment holiday ends, you will have to speak to your lender and work out how you will repay that. And it may be you pay an increased amount a month for the amounts that are owed, or you extend the mortgage term. I hope that answers all your money related questions. For more information, go to moneytothemasses.com.